So I was recently asked on TikTok by someone who on their profile says that they are a Army vet. How come I'm saying I'm a libertarian but wanting responsible gun ownership? And I would like to address that. But first I'd like to cover exactly what a libertarian is. A libertarian is someone who advocates for maximizing individual liberty and minimizing government coercion in both personal and economic matters. They believe individuals should be free to make their own choices, provided they do not infringe on the rights of others, supporting free markets, personal freedom, and non-interventionist foreign policy. Okay. That's exactly what I am, and that's exactly what I've been doing. In fact, I've said that I just want them to support my local Lake County Sheriff Office and the Eustis Police Department to just enforce Florida Statute 827. Yes, I also would like them to look into the federal laws about his gun ownership because I do believe he has a mental illness. And yes, I'm just asking that they take them from him, research it, and then if they find that he is mentally able, give them back to him. It's that, if that makes me such a horrible American, I kindly ask everybody to join me. But to this vet, I want to talk about something. Doesn't it bother you that the narrative right now around Louisiana is primarily about him being a vet and having PTSD? If Jesse Halter, my grandbaby's at least abuser, rather people want to think he's abusing my daughter or not, but at least who was abusing my grandbabies, if he had been a military vet, and I wouldn't have had to go through any of this. We all know that's true. But evidently, just because he was abused as a child and neglected and, did rage things in high school with his anger, that doesn't apply here. But I think that's crazy talk that only a vet could do that. Because I know a lot of vets who don't have PTSD or haven't seen the stuff that some vets have. I'm just saying, so who are we? But yet it can still apply to a child who was abused and neglected by their mother. They maybe have PTSD too. In fact, I bet we know a whole bunch of people who have more, maybe not like what Jesse Halter has, but they're really wounded adults because of what happened to them in their childhood from their PTSD. And I just want to call out the VA. I saw something on one of the things going on in Louisiana where a vet said, hey, just so y'all know, I called like a week ago to do a mental, say, hey, I need some help. And as soon as the VA can get him in, it was like June or July. So, I'm sorry that my way is not the way of most people, but there's no handbook on how to do this. And I did the proper way, and it got me nowhere. And so now I'm at least using my voice, and I hope to make change in all the areas that have always bothered me. And yes, to the VA vet, I thank you. I thank you for everything you did, everything you've gone through, and what it comes in your brain and replays. I couldn't even imagine, because what I've done wrong in my life replays in mine, and I couldn't imagine going and seeing what you guys have seen. I couldn't imagine any more than, like I said, doing what DCF does. I couldn't, you're dealing with the lowest, the evilness of the evil. And I wish you didn't have to. And I'm sorry. But to those that do get up and do that every day, I thank you so much. And I just want to be there to help you get the proper funding, resources, and pay you deserve, because I can be both a libertarian and a concerned citizen, just like I can be a conservative feminist. So, reminding everybody and myself to do better. Thank you.